buffet. You get the tea, you get the coffee, iced coffee. The tea was super good. I figured out something though. I saw him clean the waiter came over and cleaned off that table after the last customer. He took the tea and threw it right into the plant. I wonder if that's how you grow a tea plant. You take the leftover cups of tea and you pour it into the plant. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it next time I make a tea plant. See if that works or not. Little Soul, what's up? Lillian Rodriguez. Shin Ferry, you're watching the beach too last night? Yeah, I thought, Little Soul, what's up? Thank you guys for coming. We have our memberships open too at Little Soul. We have 5 members now, so very cool. Thank you so much. Super members and super duper members. Yeah, it's been pouring. It poured all night long. Yeah, we did a live stream last night when I got into town. Not everybody got on it because it's a weird time of day, you know. In the States, people are sleeping and stuff, but good morning. You're a super duper Little Soul. We have one super duper, that's you. And, I see, it's got a little special star right there. Thank you very much. And 4 regular supers and 1 super duper. But, yeah, it's a good little beach. It's a good little beach. We'll check it out. It's supposed to rain all day, but it's not supposed to rain all week. So we'll definitely be, doing the beach stuff. And then here in this, here, I'm gonna stand up for a second. Let my my coffee rest a little bit. You gotta let your coffee rest. I saw this sculpture over here. I wonder if I can see it still. Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? There's a statue up here. Well, I guess I don't see it. There was a gigantic statue on top of the hill. I can't see it down there. I don't see it right now, though. We'll have to go up there. It's like a temple and a statue. This looks like a temple. No, that's a hotel or something. It's a little bit. You might be able to tell that it's raining, right? But it's gorgeous. As long as I keep my phone covered. When I walked over here, and there's a VinFast car dealership. I walked over here from my hotel. My hotel is not the kind of hotel that has a coffee shop in it like this. It's much more like a homestay, It's like an old motor home from the 50s. Motor home? No, motel. Like a motel from the 50s. It's kind of grungy, but I don't know. It's $10 a day, and it's actually fine. Oh, thank you, Grandma. That's awesome. That's very kind of you to say that. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I haven't watched TV I don't know. I can't remember. Sat down and watched this TV show. Sometimes I watch like YouTube videos, I used to watch Netflix. I think I watched American Horror Story a long time ago. But, hey, Marigo, Chim Ferry, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it's raining. It's rainy. So anyway, we're in Vung. We'll try and get to the beach and explore the town. That coffee is strong. On the way from my apartment to this coffee shop, I stopped and I got a bottle of water at the Circle K store. And I had looked for umbrellas, but they didn't have umbrellas. I asked the lady behind the counter if they had umbrellas, but she laughed at me. Nobody around here seems to be carrying an umbrella, so maybe this is the kind of place where it rains a lot and they're just used to it. It's not crazy rain, but if you can't hold your camera out and it's constantly in the rain, you know what I mean? Yes, Gasper. What's up, Gasper? I stopped. I grabbed a bun bao. You know those bun baos? I had a pretty good bun bao on the way over. It was like those steamed buns. Big steamed white bun. On the inside, there's like a meatball and an egg. This one had 2 eggs. It was meatball, 2 eggs. It was good. It was like $1, Chris Aaron, Dreamo one. What's up? Good morning, Dreamo Young. It is Thursday. Yes, it is Thursday morning here. Thursday at 11 o'clock in the morning. Dreamo, another one of our members. Good morning. Gasper up. Thank you so much. Gaspero. Yadro, right? Gasparo Yadrov. Gasparo Yadrov. I'm trying to work on it, man. I used to be sharp. Now I'm a little less sharp. I'm good though. So if you don't see me because it's raining, because if you don't see me streaming because it's raining, I hope you, Lillian, thank you so much. Thank you for the 100. You guys can see all the replays. There's a ton of, like this all last week. We've done a lot of streaming, right? Gasparo Yadrov from Sydney. Yeah, we're gonna be in Sydney. I can't wait. I swear, I cannot wait. I love Vietnam, but I'm super excited to go to Sydney. Midnight Maui, what's up? Okay, we got a little coffee. Got a little bit of coffee. Very classic, classic Vietnam breakfast. Except that I don't smoke. I guess I need to smoke cigarettes, and if I was a smoker. Yo, Jay Wertheimer, what's up? RJ. If I was a Vietnamese man my age, I would be smoking and drinking my coffee with 10 cigarettes. Good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for all the taps. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can just hit that. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. Hit the thumbnail above the picture. Yeah, very. Oh, is that how you do it? Go to Wollongong. Where is Wollongong? If we go to, okay, so we're gonna go to Sydney, Australia next week. Wollongong, is that near Sydney? Is it north of Sydney? Is it between Sydney and Gold Coast? Because I was thinking, I want to go to Sydney, and then I thought we would immediately bounce over to New Zealand, but now I'm thinking, I don't know, we might hang out in Australia for a little bit longer. It's all up in the air, you know. Chin Ferry, what's up? Let me pay for my coffee and get out of here. Classic Vietnamese coffee and 10 cigarettes. All right, what is this? I think this was like 20 bucks or 20. I'm sorry, or dong, not bucks, but dongs. Sydney and Kiama. No idea. Little Soul, Grandma, what's up? Number one. I'm not sure. I'll find out. I really don't know how long we're going to be there, but it doesn't. I mean, I don't have to leave at any point. You know what I mean? It's all beach. I love the beach. We can go anywhere and stay there for as long. So we're just going on one-way tickets as we do. Yeah, it's raining. Yo, what's up, Little Soul? Thank you so much for the happy poop. It is raining, so let's go outside and see what we can do. Yo, Little Soul Grandma with the flower. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do Cash App and PayPal in the bio. I think it's in the bio. There's also, please consider the, what is it called in YouTube? Super Chat. Super Chat. They can send on Super Chat too. Sam, good morning. Good morning, Sam. And yeah, we're going to be streaming all through Vung this week, and then we're going to go back to Australia next week. But first, we're actually going to stop in Singapore. We'll have one day in Singapore, which will be cool. I'm going to pay this kid, and then we'll get out of here. It is raining, and it's been raining. So let's see if I can get this man to take my money. How much? 22.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. I thought I saw it on the sign. All right. It was good though. That coffee was super good. Super strong. That was crazy strong. I had to cut it with my tea. It was so strong. Hold on a second here. The place where I was staying at yesterday in Ho Chi Minh City, and stayed there all week. It was a nice little homestay, you know. And the owner of the place, or the proprietor of the place, was a woman, and she, you know, gave me my keys, and she was the one that checked me into my hotel room. And then I would see her in the kitchen at night making coffee, big pots of coffee, drip coffee. because in the morning she would had a cart. So she sold coffee on the street. It was a super nice house, but just her business was having a coffee shop, like all these coffee shops. You know what I mean? Had a really nice house. She just made the coffee the night before and kept it in little, containers. All right, so this is Vung. It has stopped raining, so let's go. Yo, what's up, Mr. Hazy Gray? Hard top, please. Why do you have to support? You definitely don't have to support. You don't have to support me if you don't want to. You can just enjoy. You can just chill, have fun. We go around the planet and see different countries and different cities. Right now we're in Vietnam, and I'm doing it all on one-way tickets. So I don't have to stay or go anywhere. There's no like end point. You know, we left New York over a year ago. We went to Southeast Asia generally and just landed in Tokyo, and then from there just went forward. So now we've been to 20 countries. But yeah, if you guys enjoy it, then enjoy it. That's it. And if you want to support then please do. You learned today that instead of tapping, YouTube wants to see the comments. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, comments. You don't have to tap the screen. Even the just inane comments are fine, anything. Yeah, it all helps. We actually are doing really good on YouTube, to be honest. Yo, thank you so much for the laughing disco ball. Yo, that's crazy. Thank you, Tay. Do I have visa problems with one-way tickets? No, not really. Last time we were in Australia, to get a visa to go into Australia, it's $20. I have a clean passport from America, so I paid my $20 for a visa. It's not really much to qualify for. You just have to mail it. You have to just give them $20. And now I have a visa for Australia for a year. Yo, 6'7", Nancy, what's up? Good to see you, Tay. Tay. And a lot of visa, you're gonna need a visa for Vietnam. You need a little bit of a visa for Cambodia, $20-$30 at a time. And then some places not at all. You just go in, like New Zealand, you just go in. Korea, Japan, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, they just stamp your book and let you in. You don't need a visa at all. But you learn them as you go. And if I don't know whether a country has a visa and I show up and they need me to have a visa, then I'm sunk. But I try and find out, before you get on the plane. Oh, here we go. Let me see. So Vung Tau is a beach city, but apparently it has this really nice park setting in here too. Hard to please. Yeah, we went to mainland China a couple times this year. Gorgeous, really beautiful. Mainland China was incredible, and I've been to Hong Kong a few times. I love Hong Kong, and I love Taiwan too. Republic of China. That's dope. That's like a temple up there, or a church, or a lighthouse. Because we're right on the other side of that hill is the ocean. And then over here, this is what I got all excited about. Yeah, swag, we go to India too, huh? And that is a big statue up there. Well, I can't try to hold my hand really still, but that is a statue of like Jesus, right? Crazy. Oh, let me make sure I got my little, oh crap. Yo, Helen, thank you for the $1.99. Have to get a commercial or two on my post. Thank you, Helen. Do I have to get a commercial or two on the post? Thank you so much for the $2 on Super Chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we're gonna stream on YouTube every day. I'm gonna go back and stream on TikTok sometimes too. As long as we're gonna be doing this, you know what I mean? I plan on streaming forever. It's been a couple years, but now we're gonna kind of do a hybrid, diversify a little bit, because I don't want to just be on TikTok all the time. I did before, but now I want to do more to make some money. Get a commercial, huh? You were on a different live. Oh, the live stream had commercials going while he was live, while they were live? Oh, interesting. Well, there are. I've got my replays set. So if you watched yesterday's or the day before's live stream, it's on YouTube, right? And it's set to have commercials played during the show. But not during the live, though. That's a great idea. I will figure it out. It's kind of enjoyable to not have the commercials, but you can't, you got to keep the lights on, right? But I kind of like the thought that you can just not have to deal with the commercials. Little lake, little man-made lake here by the houses. This is nice. These are like newer. This must be considered a fancier neighborhood, right? Lillian, what's up? Nancy. They mute him for a minute until you hit the skip button. Vico is in this town. Ah, very nice. I've been watching Vico lately. We're friends. I love that guy. So I think I'm gonna have to take my shirt off and get biceps and do like pull-ups and stuff like Vico. Then maybe, I'll get more fans. Look at that statue. That is wild. Yeah, let's see what's up. I don't think I can get pull-ups and do muscles in a couple days though, so it's gonna be a while. I'll do what I can. Nice hotel. So this is a mixture of newer and older buildings. I have to wonder what he climbed up to that statue? We'll have to go up there. Demetrius. I'd be curious to find out what the history of this town is. I'm gonna try and do some studying. I'll try and do some research. These are all pretty new. But this must have been, the war here, right, ended between 1955 and 1975 with America. After that, or before that, I wonder, these little towns, I always wonder what was going on. This looks pretty modern now. Got that old blue sign right there. Blue tin street sign. Let's go follow this guy and see where this goes to. This is more interesting to me. Moldy, huh? I wonder if it rains all the time in here. It's moldy like a jungle. Is this our little street in here, or are we going to somebody's front door? Let's find out. Somebody parked their car, my homestay where I'm at right now. Not their car, but their bike like that. Somebody parked their bike right outside my door last night. Oh, does this go somewhere? Hold on a second. I think I can go around the corner. Let's find out. Yeah, look at this guy down here. He's taking the whole alleyway. Let's go. Look at this alley. This is so dope. I love it. Guy parked his scooter just like that right outside my hotel room window last night. I'm on the first floor. Oh shit. Are there gangsters? I know. Saying you're from Sri Lanka, welcome. Make sure to hit that button on top. It's free to subscribe. Be a bear. What's up, little soul grandma? Johale. Let's say, warning, do not enter here. It says, you should stop looking in that mirror. The government knows you have spiritual powers. What the hell? Yeah, the statue is like the one in Brazil, right? Forest Lawn, Calgary. I know it is raining. It's raining around here. Sorry, the top. I keep putting my hand over the thing to keep the rain off of it because it's raining. Oh, I love the detail here, the sconciness of that. Beautiful. Sconciness. Wow, I heard somebody scream. Have you guys noticed those searches lately on your TikTok? I've noticed recently the top searches that come up. Like if I'm looking for chocolate, you know, there's like a search history. Chocolate, next day I'll look for vanilla, next day I'll look for strawberry. And now on the top of the list, there's a couple that are things I didn't look for. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. The government is looking at you. You should stop looking at that website. Whatever happened to Kurt Cobain. The government knows you have spiritual powers. Have you noticed that recently? It's crazy. What did I have for breakfast? I had a bun bao. And then there's people making videos referencing it because they're getting it too. Like, what does this mean? Don't click on this. So of course you click on it. Can some gabagool? Of course, witch doctor. I can definitely get some gabagool. Maybe Kurt Cobain lives in here. I don't think he lives anywhere. I could be wrong. Can you imagine how long ago that was? It was 1994. That's crazy. I remember when it happened. I was living in San Francisco. 94. My God, that was a long time ago. 30 years ago. This is gorgeous. This neighborhood is awesome. It's a little moldy, right? I guess not bad. It's just that the paint will get, it's nice and smooth. It's been painted, but oh shit. But the paint gets moldy over the years, you know? Ugh. Okay, don't put it in my mouth, right? No, it's fine. Hey, Laura Ray. Yeah, Laura Ray, I'm going to go over to TikTok again, too. I was going to do it right now, but with this rain, I need both hands free. I got to get my other. And when we go, I'm going to try and do TikTok and YouTube at the same time, but not in the rain. I'm barely holding on right now, but we're definitely going to be we'll go back to TikTok as well as be on YouTube. Although I'm happy that you're here. Thank you so much for finding me over here. We've been on YouTube now for a week, doing lives every day. I mean, the first live I did on YouTube was like 2 years ago. We do lives on YouTube sometimes. But then we started doing only TikToks for over a year. Oh, look, this is where we can go sing. You guys want to go sing? Let's go singing now. Everybody's singing now at the tennis karaoke Wi-Fi. We should go do that. All right. Yo, what's up, Prince? Yeah, Megan, what's up? Kristen, Louisa Vintage. Don't eat that yellow snow. Yeah, don't touch the wall like that. Yeah, Dennis Soul, what's up? Yeah, we're running down the alleys like we always do. Excuse me. Sorry, but it's raining, so I'm kind of holding my hand up over the camera. So it's kind of getting in the screen a little bit. They don't sell umbrellas here. I tried to buy one. It's a beach community. It's really nice. We are in Vietnam, and we'll be here for like 6 more days. We just got here. We did a live stream last night at the beach. Really cool beach. And then late last night, about midnight, it started pouring rain. The rain just stopped about half an hour ago, so I jumped online real fast. If you guys want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's free to do. Like and subscribe would be great. You can watch the past live streams. There's like 10 live streams from the previous week you can watch that are already up there, processed on the YouTube page if you want to check it out. You can also, if you want to support the channel, they have super chats and they have gifts, and we also have memberships here like we used to have on TikTok. They kind of took that away a long time ago though, huh? I know, little soul alley cat. Yeah, Cora. What's up, Cora? Good morning. Yeah, you can watch the previous videos from, I can't watch them. It's all just my self-talking. I can't handle it. Because I keep thinking I'm like this handsome 19-year-old guy with like long hair and no tattoos. And then I look at it and I'm like, you're 57. And I have to look away. It's too much. I can't handle it. You watched it this morning? I keep thinking I'm 19. In my brain, in here I'm 19. But out here I didn't have white hair when I was 19. I had kind of reddish, brownish hair. Reddish, brownish hair. But yeah, they're on there if you guys want to watch them. Wow, look at the mold on this building. This is crazy. We're right on the ocean, and apparently it rains here a lot too. So thanks, Lenny. I was begging a compliment out of that. I was like, please, somebody say something nice. And what is it? What kind of tree is this? See how like succulent and juicy these branches are? What is this kind of tree, you guys? I picked up some white hair along the way. What is this thing? I see a lot of these here, but I don't know what it is. Here's the actual tree. Wow, the tree is gorgeous, gnarly. What is it? I don't know. Magnolia? Sugar magnolia, blossoms turning. That one? Wow, look at this. What is it coming out? This is the root. And then it seems to meet here. What the heck? It looks like grapevines, but like 20 feet tall. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. I love me some tree too, man. Gotta love me a magnolia tree. Moldy building though, right? It's like it was painted yellow and white, but now the paint gets moldy. Like the alleyway where I was touching the wall, I didn't realize it would come right off, but it does come right off, so be careful not to eat that. That's word to the wise. Chris, don't eat the paint. Stop eating the paint chips. I think my dad told me that right before he went out to the store to get a pound of butter and a loaf of bread, a pack of smokes, and never came back. I think it was him. I'm not sure. Might have been my stepdad. Not sure. Don't eat the paint chips, Chris. They got lead in them. The tree is suffering in the rain, huh? Hey, Lee McNeil, Lillian Acosta, Silk Eden, what's up? You think it's a magnolia? But yeah, we did a suffering from the toxins in the earth, the pollution. Great advice. Here's a Johnny Cash album. Listen to this. Toughen up, kid. I'm out of here. So Vung Tau is the name of the town in the country of Vietnam. Circle K. I have seen like 10 Circle Ks since I've been here. This is crazy. No, not Singapore. Actually, we're in Vietnam. Excuse me, hiccups. We're gonna be in Vietnam. We're gonna be in Singapore on the 3rd, and then we're gonna. Oh, there's that statue up there. So we're here in Vietnam, and we're going to Australia, but we'll have a layover, like a 24-hour layover in Singapore. So I'll go into town. If you guys have not seen Singapore is dope. Singapore is really cool. Different, really different. But it's unusual. We'll go into Singapore. I'll just go into Singapore, live stream it, and then get to sleep in the airport. It's a good airport. You can take a shower in there. So I'm gonna pay showers, and then just pull up a couch, and I'll catch my sleep there. 24-hour layover is too long, but not long enough to get a hotel in town. It's one of those airports that's like out of town, kind of hard to get to. So if it was close to the town, that'd be one thing. Super expensive, yeah. Shima's in China. It's raining up there. I love that guy. Shimi's my little brother, man. He's my bro. Shimi's my bro. Vung Tau. Vung Tau Beach. Let's go for a walk. Tin, metal garbage can. They don't care about the rain and the water. That's good. Just go jump in the water and then it doesn't matter if it's raining outside, right? This group of kids banding together to make a giant sandcastle, right? Or bury their friends. Oh, somebody's getting buried in the dirt. Yo, you ever do that? I grew up on and around beaches. I'm like a beach guy. I've always been near beaches and deserts. I like deserts and beaches. You ever buried your friends in sand or gotten buried yourself in sand? It's amazingly heavy when you get all that sand on top of you. Yeah, we're still in Vietnam. Greece, Dimitri, yeah, we were just talking about that. Somebody's asking me about that today. Or last night, I can't remember. But yeah, we're gonna do Australia. We're trying to go to Australia and then we're gonna hit New Zealand. Then we're gonna come back. And at that point, I think we're gonna go to Greece. We have to go to a bunch of European locations and China. I wanna go to a bunch of places we haven't been. Lately, we've been in Vietnam a long time for the last month or so. And I love Vietnam, but I'm getting comfortable and that's not good. You know, I'm like a shark. If I sit still too long, I'll suffocate. You know how it is? That's what I tell my ladies. I gotta go. I can't just stay around. You know? Catch you on the flip side. But yeah, we gotta go. We'll come back from New Zealand and then we're supposed to. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I gotta go to. Well, we're trying to go see Ted in Greece, right? Thank you for the 6-7. What's up? Yeah, I like beaches and deserts. So I'm not big on mountains because they're kind of cold. You know what I mean? I grew up in California where they have everything, so you can just choose what you like. I like beaches. I like deserts because those are hot places generally. Oh, this one is Dave. Thank you for the 6-7. This one it's a little warm. And I'm going to turn the camera on so you can see all the tattoos on these people. And it's rainy. It's a little warm and it's rainy. Look at that, tats. Nice. Great tattoo work. They're playing invisible volleyball net. Nancy, Laney, Caitlin. Still got, I like the 6-7. I think it's awesome. Look at that, in case you want to play in the ocean. Yo, thank you so much. I know you from somewhere. Thank you for 2 pounds on Super Chat. That is amazing. Your name is written in Arabic. I can't pronounce it, but I thank you so much for coming today. And I appreciate the $2 on Super Chat. I wonder where we know each other. I wonder. Maybe New York. I lived in New York for a long time. Maybe our mothers, yes, could be. Brother from another mother. I'll take it. And this is the ocean. I think this is the mainland over here, right? Oh, somewhere in Asia. Brad Pitt. This moment is near Brad Pitt. Yeah, we're in Vung Tau. So that's the land over there. This is the ocean. Good little chunky little waves. I don't know if they're for surfing. It's kind of murky. The water is a little bit kind of muddy looking, but it's not that bad. And this island over here has something on it. I want to figure out how to get to that island. Do we take a boat over there? Do we swim? Can we swim over to it? Is it illegal? Huh. But this is what is it, the Philippine Sea, or is it the South China Sea still? Maybe in Malaysia. Yeah, we were in Kuala Lumpur one time. If you go straight across, we hit the Philippines from here. I believe. Yeah, you would hit the Philippines over here, and I guess down here would be like Indonesia or Brunei. And then dead across would be South America or Central America. So it should be on the same level as like Colombia, Venezuela, or Panama. Yo, little soul grandma with the 6'7". Thank you so much. Good morning. Thank you for the 6'7". Appreciate it. Yeah, so where we're gonna go after this, I don't know, but it's nice to get out of Ho Chi Minh. I love Ho Chi Minh City. I really, really do. It's one of my favorite cities, but you gotta get out after a while. It's kind of intense. Kind of an intense city, you know? Not a tent city. Not like Oakland, California. That's a tent city. Ho Chi Minh City is an intense city. I can say I just tear on Oakland because I grew up there, so it's not really totally a tent city. It's kind of in bad shape though. California's got some rough spots lately. Don't go to the island. It's a snake island. Really? Yo, hey, thank you so much for the 2 more pounds. I appreciate it. That helps the channel a lot. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Dreamo, what is 6'7"? Nothing. 6'7" is odd. So I started like a year ago, I guess. Probably about a year ago. Some weird meme that people started and it has no meaning, but that's what made it funny. So like usually Gen Z or Gen Alpha, younger people. India, what's up? Started using 6'7" as a number. So like when you go to a burrito shop, they'd say, "What's your name?" You just say 6'7". Okay. They call out 6'7". 6'7", your order's ready. Eventually, people would wait around. I saw a video of this at like Five Guys Burgers and Fries or In-N-Out Burgers. It has no meaning at all, yeah. And kids would wait until order number 44, order number 45, you know. The place, I think it was In-N-Out Burgers, was packed with kids because the next person up was order number 66, order number 67. And all these high school kids just went crazy inside the stupid burger joint. Woo! 6'7". Totally pointless. And I think it was In-N-Out Burger. They stopped using it. They go from 6'6" to 6'8" now. They won't say 6'7" anymore. It's so ridiculous. I'm surprised that it's a gift here on YouTube because I thought it was a long time ago, but I guess it's still, people still say it. Did I work with Artisan KL? We went to Kuala Lumpur and did the live stream for a couple weeks. No, 1 week, just 1 week last year, and it was really, really beautiful. I got an apartment, super cheap. I mean, for rentals, rent is really, really affordable. I had an apartment directly across the street from those twin towers, the Petronas buildings, right across the street. Crazy, 20 bucks a night. It was cheap. The view was out of hand. And at the time that we went, it was Ramadan. And there's a couple of big mosques, a lot of big mosques in the area, right? It's a Muslim majority country. And hey, buddy. Oh, no, thanks, I'm good. And then when we got in, there was electric storms, you know, thunder and lightning storms, heat storms, and the music was coming up from the mosques. It was beautiful. Beautiful. It was crazy. 6'7", he thinks it's a funny thing too, right? Serbia is better than Asia. Go to Serbia. Yeah, they stopped using 60. It's like they take elevators don't go to the 13th floor, they go to 12 and then 14. So when you go to In-N-Out, they go from 65, 66, 68. But yeah, Kuala Lumpur was cool. Actually, that video is on this YouTube. There's like a 3-hour live stream that we did of that night, and it's on YouTube. If you go through the history of my channel, it's in the back, and you can watch it. It was gorgeous. Just the sound of the lightning's going crazy, and the sounds of there was like competing mosques, doing the call to prayer and reading the Quran, and it was really, really nice. That's a modern hotel, isn't it? Serbia, look after me in Serbia, so that I don't get run over by a Serbian pickup truck. Yeah, I'd like to go there. There's a lot of places that we haven't gone to. Look at the shells. How dope is that? I want to try and hit every country while we're doing this channel. We've been going, we started out in New York, and then went around. We did some of Europe. We did 6 or 7 or 8 European countries, and then we came over here to Asia. So yeah, there's a ton of these things here. Serbia is good, folks. Gotta check it out. Definitely gotta check it out. Right now we're in Vung. There's a ton of these little. What do you call these little things besides sea snails? Not really a nautilus snail. What do you call this thing? I wonder. And that's the difference with the Novi Sad, Serbia. All right, I'll write it down, man. I'll think about it. We definitely want to hit every country. We haven't done Serbia yet. The kind of hermit crabs use those? Oh, that's dope. I think it's a seashell shell, yeah. Lone wolf, what's up? We spent a lot of time on the beaches in Thailand and mostly Vietnam this last year. We just got off an island that's out there. It was really, really beautiful. But I noticed that the beaches don't usually have a lot of shellfish on them. And in Da Nang especially, they put out nets every night. These guys come out. This water's a little rough, so apparently they don't do that here, but the locals in Da Nang, here, look at all the shells down here, tons of shells. So the locals at night put out shells, and we put out nets, and they bring in all the shellfish off the beach, under the water, and they sell it at the restaurants. So when you go to the restaurants, they'll have different varieties of local shellfish like this that you can eat, sauteed with garlic and chili, and people will sit there and eat great big bowls of the varieties of shellfish. But the beach is perfectly clean because there's no shells left. The people eat them. These are what, mollusks? Look at this thing, barnacles, or what is this? I don't really know exactly what to call those, growing on a piece of wood. So Da Nang's got it figured out though. So their beach is the shape of the beach, I guess. Makes it conducive for the fishermen to go out every night and lay down the nets and the traps. And they bring in all the shellfish, snails and nautilus shells and clams and various mussels. Then they sell them at the restaurant. But what you don't have, because there's no shellfish, well, one, the beach is clean. You don't have to wear shoes or anything. It's nice and soft. You're not going to cut your foot. But two, there's no birds, which is kind of weird. I noticed that after being in Da Nang for a few days, I realized, hey, there's no birds on the beach. This is a trip, because normally there's 3 or 4 different kinds of seagulls that you would expect on a beach. But there's no food for the birds to eat, so there's no birds. Let it be. John Bouvin, what's up? 1980, Lone Wolf. Yeah, I can make collars out of it. Yo, that's a great idea. Cora, Lee Holland, what's up? We're chilling over on YouTube these days. We're chilling on YouTube this morning. We got a late start. because it was raining like mad. It's still lightly spitting rain a little bit, um, but looks like it's easing up a little bit. It might stop totally raining, and that'd be cool. We'll just keep going, and every now and then I have to put my hand over the phone, but don't let that disturb you. Squat. I gotta learn how to squat better. I'm working on my squat. I was working on my squat yesterday. What was I at? How come? How long? As long as the water doesn't. Yeah. As long as it doesn't rain, we're good. This seawall is crazy, though. Obviously, it tells me that there must be some big storms here, right? This whole seawall is curved like this. The Malecón. If you've ever been to Cuba, the Malecón in Cuba is a big thing in Havana. Yo, what's up, little Deb? Little soul, Deb. Look at all our members are in. Good morning, Deb. Vung Beach, popular city coast in southern Vietnam. Yeah, it seems to be I've noticed a lot of Korean people here right now. Maybe they're on vacation down here. Maybe they're coming down to buy it up. I was somewhere in Vietnam, and people from Korea are, and Thailand too. Like Korea and China, there's some people have some real money there, like Americans. And I think they come down here and buy up property cheap. I don't think the locals always love it, you know. There's a whale right here. Yo, what's up, Colonel X? Am I a passport bro? Heck yeah, man. I try to be a good passport bro, though. You can see that. Morning, Dad. You can see that I'm in my late 50s. I have white hair and a white beard. I'm wearing shorts. Shorts and a t-shirt. I look the part, right? I look like a passport bro. But I'm clean and sober. I don't drink or smoke. I'm not here trying to meet a woman and take her back to America. The things that passport bros do, I don't do. It occurred to me when I got here. I didn't really think about it. And then we started going around Southeast Asia, and I didn't really think about it until we got to Vietnam or Thailand, and I started seeing a bunch of guys that looked just like me. And I was like, is that what a passport bro is? Oh, man. It's kind of, I don't want to be a passport bro, dude. Too late. Statue's dope, though, huh? Caitlin loves. Passport bros are like old white guys in their 50s that come to Southeast Asia to try and, you know, meet a subservient woman and take her back home to America and marry her and, you know, domesticate her or whatever. They try and hit all the countries that are not expensive. They're probably generally kind of broke, or maybe if they have some money, they tend to sit down in a bar in Thailand until they drink their money away and then they're broke. Or they're retiring here on no money. And they're trying to meet a different lady every night. Not really I'm live streaming every day. I don't got time for none of that nightlife stuff. I sleep at night. Yeah, those guys, that's what a passport bro is. So, I'm knee deep right now. Yeah, so it's kind of an insult. If somebody was to call me a passport bro, it'd be kind of an insult. I understand. I get it, and I'm not insulted by it. I don't need all the excitement. I remember when I stayed the first week we were in Thailand like a year ago, and I stayed in an area called Nana. No idea. I just picked a cheap like Airbnb. And it turned out Nana is a red light district in Bangkok. Full of guys that look like me. They're all hanging out in the red light district trying to meet ladies. I was trying to meet the ladies at 1 a.m. And I'm like, yo, I'm going to bed, dude. You guys are freaking me out. You're not insulted. Yeah, I'm just a good dude, Caitlin. Yeah. A guy with a passport sharing that. Right, like I'm really a passport bro. I'm just walking around with my passport seeing all these countries. But there's a type of guy that's a passport bro that goes to the Philippines and has 4 beers a day, and a beer costs 50 cents. So they spend $2 a day on beer. They spend $4 a day on food, and $1 on coffee. So they figure, okay, $7 a day on living expenses. My apartment costs $5 a week. Those dudes. I could easily fall into that trap, I guess. God forbid. Not my scene at all. Not my vibe at all. Your friend bought it. Yeah, that. Yeah, guys that basically buy into a family. If they have some money, they don't seem to realize until it's too late. You met this woman you guys may have fallen in love, but she's got a whole family to support. She's got 6 kids. She's got 2 husbands that she's still married to. You're gonna pay for her entire family. There's that whole thing that happens too. And guys are like, oh, it's cool, I got it. I don't know, bro. Pay attention to what you're doing. You don't want to get somebody's whole family mixed up. You don't want to be in somebody's whole entire family. I mean, unless you want that. You travel alone I think sometimes women ask me, can I travel alone? What's it like to travel around Cambodia alone? I don't really know what that would be like. Like a place like this, everybody's so cool. But I am a single guy. I'm not a single woman, so I couldn't really tell you. Yeah. It seems like everywhere I go, seems like it would be fine. But I don't know. I can't really say for sure. These people are fishing right here. This guy's got his rod out. And over here, right, because there is that concern. These are like pieces of bamboo with a Jolly Roger flag on top. See this one right here? All these shells here. How long am I gonna be chilling for, Nate? Yo, Ruth Ann, what's up? Kate Love, what are these? I know, I'm curious what those flags are for too. It could be because he's fishing here. I don't think he set them, or maybe he did, I don't know, but he's fishing with a big rod. So don't go over here because there might be schools of fish and you don't want to get hooked by his hooks. I don't know. Or only swim between. See, there's another group of Jolly Roger flags over there. And a group over here. So maybe only swim between the flags. Yeah, and there's families here. Maybe that's what it is. Don't go swim over here. Yeah, that's what it is. Safe to swim over here until you hit those flags. Probably because there's maybe the tide is real. Maybe there's a rip tide out there on this edge, on this part of the beach. Yeah, no swimming, right? Ruth Ann tried to find me over at Black Diamond. What's up? Black Diamond is here too. You tried to find me over on TikTok, but we were over here. Yeah, I'm gonna go to TikTok today. We'll stream over on TikTok. I want to make sure everyone on TikTok knows that we're still on TikTok. But yeah, we're on YouTube a lot now. I want to do YouTube and TikTok every day, so you can expect to find me on both channels. And please, if you guys want to like and subscribe, it's free to subscribe on YouTube. If you guys want to support the channel, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal are in the bio. I believe they're listed in the bio. And there's always a super chat that you can do on YouTube, as well as the stickers and the super gifts. We are just chilling in Vung Tau right now. Water isn't as clean and beautiful as Da Nang. It may just be because the way the beach, like the sand is kind of greenish. It looks like what's that beach we went to? Nha Trang. Same color sand as Nha Trang. And it may just be that the waves are real strong, so it churns up a lot of this beach, and that's why the water, you know what I mean? The sand goes up in it, and that's why it looks this green color. I think that's what it is. See how it looks like split peas? Looks like green split pea soup. Just a little bit greenish. Ruth and Deb, what's up? Mega, what's up? I think that's why it kind of has the split pea soup appearance. It wasn't as bad as in Nha Trang. It wasn't this bad. It was a little dark. Da Nang is much more clear, but and I love Nha Trang though. It's beautiful. I'll swim in Nha Trang every day. I don't think it's dirty. I don't know if this is dirty or not. I don't think so. It smells fine. It's just a little, you know, like it's got sand. It's sandy. It's not dirty. It doesn't have like oil in it, you know. Like where I grew up. I grew up swimming in the Oakland Bay. It wasn't until years later that people told me, like, you went swimming in the San Francisco Bay. I was like, yeah, I live right on the beach in Alameda. I would go out for a swim almost every day. You're not supposed to swim in that water. That's where all the ships come in. Yeah, you can see the ships. They're like 100 feet away. Like, no, you're not supposed to swim near the ships. That's gross, man. The oil it's all full of oil and toxic sludge and stuff. Okay. I never thought about that. Yeah, Da Nang's beautiful, but it's small too, you know? It's not a big. And it's been discovered. A lot of people love it. I love it. It's great. It'd be a great place to retire, no doubt. Hey, Rolly. We're in Vung Tau, southern Vietnam. You know, like if I had to retire to a place, if I lost my passport and I couldn't travel anywhere anymore. Yo, Black Diamond! Yo! Thank you so much. Yeah, it's dark. Da Nang would be a great place to do it. You could just tuck in and get a place to live for $400 a month and spend the other $600 a month. I could live on $1,000 in Da Nang. It takes a while. At first I couldn't quite figure it out, but now I can. I could live on $1,000 a month in Da Nang, but I don't have to yet, so I don't want to. I was hoping to do, when we were in Da Nang a few weeks ago and we came back from Australia, I was gonna drop in and see if I could get my dental work done. I have a tooth. It doesn't hurt or anything, but I wanted like a little chip taken out of it. I wanted to get it fixed, but we just kept moving around. Yo, Black Diamond, thank you for the high five. Have I been to Panama? I have not been. No, Ruth Ann, we did see the statue, but I haven't been down there yet. Yeah, it's behind this building. Well, we walked over there, but it's on the other side of that blue building. And I think I have to wear a long dress or long pants if I want to go in there. I don't own either. Maybe I'll just buy a skirt. It'd be cheaper, huh? I'll just wear a dress. I don't know if they're even going to have pants in Vietnam that I can wear. It's hard to find shorts. I have not tried to wear a pair of pants in a long time. Remember the last time I wore pants? Hong Kong, maybe? Back in last January? I've been wearing shorts every day. No, but we're going to be here for like a week, so we'll go over there. A lot of ligma on the beaches. I got my, I have to buy some pants. I think you have to wear long pants before you can go in there. I got my chooses, man. We are in the country of Vietnam right now, live streaming from Vietnam. If you're new, if you haven't been to our channel before, welcome. Nice to have you here. If you like what you see, hit the like and the subscribe button. Those are free ways to support the channel. Don't cost you a thing. Welcome to our YouTube channel. We're also over on TikTok. Not at the moment, but sometimes we're on TikTok and YouTube at the very same time, and sometimes we're just on TikTok. It's way chill. Yeah, this is Vung Tau. If you go to Vietnam, here in interior is Ho Chi Minh City that used to be called Saigon, right? So this is a beach just to the east of Saigon. Yo, Freebird with the laughing disco ball. What's up, Freebird78? Thank you so much. I don't know what ligma means, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want the answer. Andy is thinking. I'm not sure. I don't want to know. Little Soul Grandma, yeah, thank you. Popular coastal beach in the southern part of Vietnam. Love to go to beaches, and we go around to all the different countries. At least up and down there. We went to Taiwan recently. Yo, that's so great. So great. Not the best beaches, I guess. It depends on what you're looking for in a beach. But the water is gorgeous. Gorgeous blue, clear and blue, but like blue water. It's weird. Really beautiful up there. But the beaches are like a lot of big rocks, you know, big rocky beaches, not sandy beaches. But gorgeous, really beautiful. There's a mountain here with a cable car, really? Here in Vung Tau? Oh, we got to do that. We got to do that. We'll be here for 6 more days, so we definitely got to do that. I've heard that term ligma before. I think that reminds me of like beach garbage or something, right? But I'm not sure. A theme park on top here. So we're chilling on the beach. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. We will go over to TikTok at some point later today. Maybe tonight, I don't know. So I got to figure out how to get my... I'm trying to split my stream so I can do both with one camera. Right now, I think I'm probably just gonna have to do it with 2 cameras. Great view, huh? Yeah, I love this little thing. This is so dope. Very Miami Beach, right? Anybody in Florida? Anybody been down to Miami Beach recently? Yo, Linda with the floating heart. Caitlin with the flowers. What's up? Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Caitlin. Teresa, what's up? Oh, there's Teresa. Hold on, Teresa. Let me grab you here. All right. Teresa, gotcha. Hello. Yeah, good little town. Good little beach. Got a little bit of debris here. A little bit of shells. The Black Diamond, I used to go to the beach in Miami Beach, and they have these kind of little houses, you know. There's a few of them. They almost look fake, you know what I mean? They look like they're not even real. But like Miami, so they're all painted up, all fancy, purple and pink little Barbie doll houses, you know. Gorgeous though. I love it. I love Miami Beach. It's a little, you know, on the weekend when it's full of people and they're partying and everyone's drinking and all this stuff. It's like Times Square. It's like the Times Square of Florida. It's a little bit grungy. It's a little grungy, but you know, when it's not Friday or Saturday night, during the day, it's a nice place to go swim. I love Miami Beach though. Hey, Carmelina. Yeah, still on TikTok. I haven't gone this week. I'm gonna go back today. No, we're not in Miami right now. We're in Vung Tau, Florida. Vung Tau, Vietnam. Used to go to Miami Beach, Florida a lot. Not a lot, a few times when I lived in New York. If I had some free time. I used to go during COVID, because we couldn't leave the country during COVID for about 1.5 years. We were allowed to travel around the country, but we couldn't go outside of the United States. Yo, Lainey, thank you so much. So I took that time, but these people are not wearing much. Raspberry beret. But I used to go travel around to places in the United States that what's up, Teresa? That I had never been to. So I started taking, you could fly down from New York to Miami for, especially during COVID, for like $29 or whatever. So I would go to Miami. I went down there a few times, Puerto Rico, as long as it was inside of the United States. Took the Amtrak train around and hit a bunch of states that I had not been to at that point. This guy got a cat on a leash. What are you doing here, bro? What you doing, homie? Oh. Caillou. Mandeep. People walk their cat all the time. Oh, I think it's fine. I'm full-time live streamer. TikTok and YouTube. Been doing it for a couple years, so I live inexpensively and just live off what I make on YouTube and TikTok. Not a ton, but if you want to support the channel, Cash App, Venmo in the bio, and any of the if you want to send a super chat, it's always welcome. But I don't spend a lot of money, stay in places that are not expensive. We went to Paris a couple times, but we don't do that all the time. But right now we're in this really beautiful beach in Vietnam, and then we're gonna go to Sydney, Australia next week. Super excited about going back to Australia. Yeah, Arby, we're in Vietnam. It is midnight, it's noon here, midnight back in New York, right? 9 o'clock at night in the West Coast, if you're back in the States. Love it, really nice. Where's my family? Well, I don't have a family. I've never seen a cat on a leash outdoors at the beach near all the water. That's what kind of probably freaks the cat out the most. Like, look at all this liquid over here. I don't know about this, man. Yeah, I don't have a family. 9 o'clock in California. What's up, Stacy? It's been raining. It's nice out right now. It was raining. It rained all night long. All night long. All night. It rained like Lionel Richie last night, but it did finally stop a while ago, so we jumped on. We've only been on for like an hour. I gotta get the water out of my sandals here. West Virginia, what's up, Harvey? We also have, on this channel we have memberships now too, so if you guys want to become a member, it's $3.99 for Superstar, $6.99 for Super Duper Star membership level. Lionel, you know it. Oh man, I get dump the water out of my shoes so they quit being so noisy. Crocs made in Vietnam. You get your Crocs in Vietnam. They're like, I think I paid $7 for these Crocs. But you gotta have them when you're in Vietnam. Can't live without them. And it looks like up here on the boardwalk, looks like you got roller coaster type kids amusement park stuff. Classic. That's a blast from the past, right? Beautiful. Hey Russia, what's up? Anna Golubeva. Good morning, Anna. Thank you so much for coming. Tamara, we're in Vietnam. Laney, yo! Laney, thank you for $1.99 on Super Chat. Amazing. Laney Moore, good morning. Thank you so much for the Super Chat. That's awesome. Thank you. That helps. Vietnam is not very expensive, you know what I mean? Somebody's just saying, how do you afford to do this stuff? It's like, I think people would be surprised when they start traveling. It's not that expensive. It's horror movie vibes. Oh, dude, totally. That's what I think too. I didn't want to say it, but it's like, what was that movie with all the vampires? It took place in Santa Cruz or Santa Monica. It had all those hunky guys from the 80s. You know, it's one of those Brat Pack movies. They were like vampires. God, what was it called? Kiefer Sutherland and like Rob Lowe and, you know, that level, those guys. Matt, what was his name? Matt. We don't see him much anymore. Matt Dillon? Yeah, Matt Dillon. Lost Boys, yeah. Matt Dillon. Remember Matt Dillon? Whatever happened to Matt Dillon? Did he get canceled? Did he do something bad? It was in Santa Cruz, right? At the haunted boardwalk. Matt Dillon didn't do something bad, did he? I hope not. He kind of disappeared. Matt Dillon, yeah. Amazing Race. Do you think they had an episode of The Amazing Race down here? Remember that TV show, The Amazing Race? He's probably on the list. Oh my God, the list, yeah. Sad but true. I don't want to slander the guy because I don't know, but Jason Patrick, I forgot about that dude. Oh yeah, for sure. He was my bro crush too. That guy was Studley. Super good looking guy, right? I forgot all about that guy. Same time era, right? And he was kind of like the George Harrison, you know, the one you didn't notice over there to the left, who actually turned out to be the coolest one of all. I forgot all about that dude. I tried, but you couldn't send a gift to Caitlin. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Jason Patrick was dope. Sonia, what's up? He was in the Lost Boys as well. Dark and tall, dark and handsome. Team building. Oh, I bet a local corporate company is probably doing a team building exercise this weekend where all the middle managers get to come and run around the wet sand and act like they love it. Like, we just want a $2,000 check. Don't try and make me do team building, okay? Just give me my bonus. Let me take an extra Friday off. How about that? Jennifer Greer, what's up? I remember one time I worked at a restaurant in Las Vegas, and we had our management team was fighting a lot, and it was pretty much my fault. I was the new chef. I was the new executive chef. Matt Dillon is making a movie, the making of the original Rocky movie. Oh, weird. Hey Jennifer, what's up? We're on the beach. The town is called Vung in southern Vietnam. And it seems like a ghostly, once booming but now closed casino beach resort town. All those words came out slowly, but I got them. I had to search them out of my memory banks. Because there are things here, but there's not a ton of people. A lot of times, these towns in Vietnam, I have discovered this year, the town gets set up real good, and then when the rainy season comes, a giant storm or a series of storms comes in and breaks everything. And then, so then the buildings are broken, and they spend the whole next year recovering it, repairing it. And then the next year comes, and a tsunami comes, or tornadoes or hurricanes or whatever. The weather here, especially last year, was really bad. In fact, a lot of central inland Vietnam, there were major floodings and a lot of fatalities, sadly. So I don't know if the storms are getting stronger or if they've always been like this, but it seems like a lot of the, like the stairs are covered with sand. The glass up here is broken here. Where's my finger? Over there? There you go. There's a lot of broken glass up there because the storms during the stormy season are really, really bad. So I think that's why, what keeps Vietnam from being like Miami or, what are those places? Monte Carlo. They have a hot and wet season, which is now. It's probably 85 degrees outside. And then they have a hot and dry season. Excuse me. But apparently the wet season is too overpowering. Black Diamond, Valerie, 15 Mona Lisa, Jennifer, Connie Pang, Connie Spang. Let's say Connie Pang. So I think that's what happens down here a lot. Hong Kong doesn't happen to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is solid, right? But when you come down here more, oh my God, what was that one place? Mayan. I went to Mayan last year, which is north. It's like northeast of Hanoi. It's pretty far north, but it got smashed by storms. So when I got there, it was like this giant empty, just empty town. Ha Long Bay, and it was empty. There was no people. This big, giant buildings, empty. It was crazy. I got a hotel room. There was one lonely woman behind the counter at the hotel. Room was totally empty. Give me my room. My room was like $10 a night or something. Nice hotel. I was the only one in it. It was weird. Yeah, Vung Beach. Vicky Kimball, what's up? Black Diamond, good morning. You guys, thank you for everybody hitting that button up there. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We got 84. Always trying to get 200. If we get to 200, but every person that comes in can only do it one time. You can only do one like, and it's free to subscribe too on YouTube. So please do. You were in Phuket in 2009. It was still recovering from the tsunami, right? The big tsunami, right? Tactical Menace. Yeah, they're a bit far apart, huh? My family tree is like a wreath, you know what I mean? My mom and dad are brother and sister. I think that's part of my charm, That's why women are not threatened by me. Felt like The Shining. Yeah, it really did. Yeah, there's a lady sitting behind the counter in the hotel and nobody else in the whole place. I'm like, wow. What brought me to Vietnam? We've been TikToking for a long time, and I was living in New York, successfully live streaming in New York every day, and for a while. And we got big on TikTok, and there was a big Chinese TikToker at the time that he and I were getting to be buds, and he said, "Hey, next time you're in Hong Kong, look me up. Let's work on a collab and blah blah blah." Here's Johnny. So we did go to Hong Kong, and then while we were over here, we just didn't go back. So now I haven't been back to the States in 14 months. Yo, Todd, what's up? Teresa, Kara. Yeah, we did Japan, Hong Kong, South Korea, Taiwan, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia. I feel like I'm skipping. Oh, we went to mainland China a couple times. I feel like I'm forgetting something. But yeah, in the last 14 months, we've gone to 14 countries or 20 countries. I don't know, a lot, Yeah, I got figured out the mod thing, right? Yeah. Here's Johnny. I don't know. I never got that movie. I didn't care. You know that movie, The Shining? Everybody loves that movie. I always thought it was boring as hell. I don't know why people love it. I don't understand that guy's movies. So many people are into Stanley Kubrick movies, and he did Space Odyssey. That was a great movie. That's a great movie. But everything else he did was terrible, I think. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But he's like a cult classic, What's the material on my social media? Yeah, it is, Melanie. It's not just about me as much as it's about the different places that we go. Sometimes I'll get off course, and I did have a career as a chef for 4 decades. I started out just doing cooking on the live stream, and I thought I was just going to have a cooking channel. So hence the name is, Zen Chef Mo. I was always into Zen Buddhism, very big into Tibetan Buddhism and cooking as well. So I started out we do cooking live streams, me and my daughter, in our apartment in New York. And then one day we just started walking around the city. We had some success with the cooking streams. We'd have like 30 people in the room every day, and I would be cooking chicken or beef or whatever, cooking a quesadilla, whatever. People would ask questions about how to cook something, and then we'd cook it, and the cooking channel, And then one day I started walking around streaming, and I lived in Manhattan, so I just walked down the street. Everybody wants to see Manhattan, I lived right down the street from the Metropolitan Museum, like a few blocks away. That was it. I walked down by the museums, and suddenly instead of 30 people in the room, I'd have like 300. And I was like, I guess what people really want to see is New York. So I would just keep walking through, up and down the city for months and months and months. And people didn't care about me. They didn't care about cooking. What they really want to see is New York. And then, like I said, after that, we came to China, and we have less viewers, I guess, at a time. Like in New York, I would have 1,000 viewers at a time, all day, every day, for 8 hours. But it's not the number of viewers that's important. We started coming to China. We still have hundreds of people in the room. And it's more fascinating. It's more interesting for me, I already know America. I've been there for 55 years. I didn't get The Shining. Yeah, I didn't get it. AI, a new podcast. You have a podcast where you talk to AI? Really? Or no, your name is Al. I can't figure it out. Oh, Maya Landy. Yeah, the lifeguard beach huts are dope. Yeah, right there. Matt Damon. We do shows about Matt Damon, usually. Joey Bananas. So if you ever on TikTok, we're on TikTok too. That's where I have a larger footprint, is over on TikTok. We're usually on TikTok. But we have been streaming on YouTube on and off over the last couple years. But that is the nature of this chat. That's what we do. We're gonna finish up the week here in Vung. We've been in Vietnam for the last month. We went to Con Dao Island, Da Nang. We went to Hue, Ho Chi Minh, and now we're here. And then 5-6 days from now, we're gonna leave. We're gonna go to Singapore, and we're gonna go to Sydney, Australia after that. And then we should be going to Auckland, New Zealand immediately after that, and then all in the next few weeks. Rachel, what's up? That movie, The Shining? You're AI and I. Oh, I see. Crazy. Time is it here right now? Sweet key, 12:15 in the afternoon in Vietnam. That hotel is crazy. But I think it's broken. I don't think there's people in it right now because of the storms. It looks like it's empty. Looks like it's vacant. Or it's unfinished. I think the storms last year in Vietnam were really bad. Really, really bad. And I think a lot of the cities have fallen on hard times. And we're not, Connie, yeah, then we're going to come back. We're going to come back and go to Greece after that. I thought we were going to go to Greece first and go hang out with Ted. But I haven't talked to him. I've been trying to talk to him. But he's too famous for us now, I guess. No, and I thought as long as we're down here, I have to go to New Zealand. I can't just come all this way and not go to New Zealand. And then we'll go back. We can go to Europe. We can go to Australia, then New Zealand, then back to Greece, Italy again, Turkey. I'd like to go see all that stuff. But I don't want to go over there if it's going to be cold, you know? Like New York, if I had to go back to New York right now in the cold weather, ick. But we're definitely going to do it. When are you coming back to New York City, Jennifer? You follow some guys in Auckland? Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm excited to go over there and see what's up. I don't know when I'm going back to New York. When it's warmer, hopefully. I would have loved to have been there for the blizzard the other day, because when it's heavy snow like that, New York's beautiful. But the weather in New York is terrible, so that snow is going to sit on the ground and turn into black, smoggy, dirty smush and lay in the street for 2 months. So a good time to go back to New York is probably May for me, because I don't like it there when it's cold. I mean, I like New York. I love it. If you live there, you know what I mean. You love it, but you hate it too. I love it, but I hate it too. The weather is just the worst weather in America. Best city in America, worst weather. Terrible weather. The beach shack is awesome. Black tie. Yeah, the snow in New York is just too grungy, man. When you were on Australia, you got a bunch of New Zealand people on your FYP. Oh, that's dope. There's 2 different guys. You sent me a TikToks from New Zealand. Oh, okay, cool. There was one kid I saw. I say kid. I mean, it's a young man in his 20s. Who was like, seemed to be like delivering pizza or something like that. And on one of those little 2-wheel electrical, you know, things. Bzzz, like an electric skateboard thing. And he seems to be delivering food or Uber Eats or something. He was kind of cool. He was out at night. It looked like it was about 8 o'clock at night in Auckland. He was wearing sunglasses and like a pink hoodie, you know, vibing to his music. I don't know who it was, but he was a trip. That's one of them. He got a mushroom helmet. That must be him. I was watching him though. I usually don't watch too many people. People send me, you know, watch this guy. If it's good, I'll watch. That guy I actually watched for a while. I was like, this guy is a trip. His show's not really about anything. It's just him pointing the camera at his face, bopping along with his sunglasses on at night, delivering pizza on his skateboard. What a trip. Okay. You know who that is? Yeah, he's weird. I don't know his name. Yeah, he's upbeat. Yeah, exactly. He wasn't down about anything. He was just like, yeah, it's all good, man. Nothing bothered him. I love that. He was unflappable, as they say. Unflappable. You could not flap him. Will, is that his name? Will? Will is a force of nature. I watch people like that. Now this is a piece of art, right? Like a piece of art sculpture. Yeah, that guy was cool. Seemed like he might be high, but I don't mind. That's fine, whatever. He's Austrian or something. Hey, Tonlei Ba, what's up? We're in Vung Tau. Looks like this is a music arena. What's Shim's YouTube? You're going there now to try and find, Shimmy Shimming? I don't know his YouTube channel. I haven't even looked for it, come to think of it. We see each other on TikTok every day, but I've never looked at his YouTube channel. He's live on YouTube right now? Shimmy is, really? Oh, dope. Hey, Sunshine Stevens, what's up? Yeah, welcome you guys. Make sure you subscribe and like the channel. It's free to do, to like and subscribe. You just hit the little buttons on top. Some days we're on TikTok, some days we're on YouTube. I was off TikTok last night. I did 2 YouTube streams yesterday, a morning and a night. In the previous like 5 days, we did days on YouTube and nights on TikTok. So I'm gonna kind of change it up a little bit this weekend because I want to make sure the day TikTok viewers know that we're over here, and I keep missing them. So maybe tonight I'll go on TikTok, and then tomorrow day I'll go on TikTok. I need to figure out a way to tell everybody, like, you know, like, or make a schedule. I'm not really good with like plans, you know. I'm not really good with commitments. His YouTube is the same as it is on his on TikTok. Okay, cool. Yeah, I always watch him on TikTok. I think he's awesome, but I have not seen him on YouTube. Teresa Palmistic Jackal, what's up? Shimtopian. Oh, that is it, isn't it? Is that his new TikTok channel, or is that his YouTube channel? That's his new TikTok name, isn't it? Shimtopian. How do I get up to this? Yeah, I remember seeing that. And Jalen's got a big following on YouTube, but he never goes over there. Jalen Freelocated. I watch Freelocated a lot. But I don't think he's ever over here on YouTube. I don't mind YouTube or TikTok. I think they're both fine. That's his name, right? Teresa Palmistic, Little Soul Grandma Jackal. What's up? Let me see this thing here. We're in Vung Tao. It looks like we're behind a bunch of displays. And this is crazy. Yo, Jackal, thank you so much. Thank you for the happy poop. I love the name of that, the Happy Poops. Yeah, I'm trying to get this. I need to figure out how to... I don't think you can, though. I don't think I can be on YouTube and TikTok at the exact same time. Yo, Jackal, thank you so much. Yeah, these are wild, huh? Without using two different cameras. Jackal with the flower. Torix, what's up? So I might have to do that. TikTok kind of keeps itself on a separate wavelength. Like there's a way to be on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and like 3 or 4 other different platforms, Kick and Twitch and blah, 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 blah. But TikTok has separated itself from that. You can't do that. Or I haven't found a way to do it. But your TikTok doesn't work on your old phone. Don't do it. This is a trip. This thing's crazy. What is this? Can you talk live to other people like on YouTube? Oh, right. Like the way we battle over there? And they don't have battles here, but can we do like a split screen? Can you have multi-screen guests, you know? Yeah, I bet there's got to be a way, right? These are cool. I like this. These bars are a trip. Yo, Palmy, thank you so much. Yeah, it's like a musical instrument. This is crazy. Yeah, we could get like Shim and Jalen and Vico and everybody. I don't know about Vico though. He's got a pretty valid YouTube channel too, a couple of them, but he doesn't. He prefers to be over on TikTok. Shimmy's YouTube, you can put your phone sideways. Yeah, I can do that too, but I don't. No, only one guest on live screen or something. You know who does it is Jasminia. She does hers sideways too, but a lot of people do it vertical like this. If I do it horizontal, then you have to watch it on your TV. Gail, Felix in the place. What's up? Vile's in Nepal. Yeah, Vico's in Nepal right now, yeah. And you have to really be steady-handed and hold it really still. Whereas this is Gail. Thank you so much for the 100. I see a lot of people holding their phone this direction, and I see millions of thousands. I see thousands of YouTubers doing it this way. And it's kind of fun because I can scroll through it, kind of like TikTok. But sideways, you know, is a whole... I can do that if I'm gonna make like ASMR videos. I'll film them sideways, but to live stream landscape is not my favorite. We got 100 and Cash Cow. What's up? Thank you. Tactical. Come back to go to the beach, bro. Chill. And Ruth Ann. I love it. Get some beer and chill, bro. Yeah, what do they have here? The beer they have here is Heineken is popular, and then the other one is... There's a couple brands of beer that they have here. And I don't drink beer, but it is very popular for men. We just came from Ho Chi Minh City, where it's very popular for men to put out these plastic tables on the sidewalk, and they will sit there. Yo, Gail, thank you so much. They'll sit there and drink warm beer all day and all night on the sidewalk. There's little plastic tables and little plastic chairs. They take their shirts off because it's 1,000 degrees outside. And they'll have like a glass of ice and pour warm beer over the ice. It is a trip, man. Vietnam is a trip. But they're so cool though. And I don't drink, but it happens almost every day. People see it on the live. I'll walk by a group of guys sitting there drinking their beers at yesterday it happened, 9 in the morning. A bunch of guys sitting there on the sidewalk at 9:30 in the morning. I'm looking for a coffee shop. Come over here, sit down, have beers with us, bro. I was like, no, I'm good, bro. I just woke up, man. Why are you guys sitting here at 9 in the morning drinking beer? Why aren't you sitting here drinking beer with us right now? Okay, you're right. If I've been to Thailand. Yeah, it's like they're barflies, like barflies used to be, right? They, yeah, so sitting around drinking beer, if you're a retired old uncle in your 50s, that's kind of the pastime. They don't get smashed. I mean, they just have some beer, you know. It's crazy. Every time I see a group of excuse me, oh my gosh. They are, yeah, every time they're enjoying it. Exactly. But they are super, super friendly and super outgoing. I mean, it's crazy. Constantly. Yo, where you going? Come sit down. It happens to me at least once a day. Don't keep walking. Where you going? Sit down with us. Or the other night I was out, some guys jumped up out of their chairs. It was late at night in Ho Chi Minh City. I was going home after having live streamed. And they all ran at me. 4 guys came over and ran at me. I was like, what I do wrong? Threw their arms around me and started taking pictures like I was Frankenstein or something. I get to get my picture with this guy. Look at this guy's got white hair. They thought I was a monster or something. Like a tourist attraction. This thing is a trip. And meanwhile, I'm trying to escape. I'm like, oh no, they got me. Laney, Kristen, Laney. Yeah, we got a good group tonight. I was like, oh no. They're finally, goodbye guys, goodbye cruel world. No, they just wanted to take a selfie with me. Go back to the beach and chill out. Yo. Ruth Ann, what's up? All right. Yeah, and if you guys want to see the previous live streams if you have not been seeing the live streams on YouTube this week, there's like 10 different ones that are up right now on YouTube. So if you haven't looked and you're wondering, I haven't seen Chris over on TikTok, it's because we've been mostly on YouTube. But also super excited because we're gonna leave here and go to Australia. I'm just pumped on going to Australia right now. Super, super into it right now. Because we saw a lot of Australia last month, but Sydney, I didn't see a lot of Sydney, so I want to go back and check out Sydney some more. And then also we're going to go to, after Sydney, we'll go to Auckland, New Zealand. Yo, Deb, don't go fishing, man. Throw a rod. Oh, dude, totally. I saw some guy fishing this morning with. I think you can fish, but see these Jolly Roger flags right here. So these have groups of Jolly Roger flags on these long pieces of bamboo, and there are some areas where you can fish in here, and then you swim over there and swim over there. They alternate. Anyway, there are fishermen. There was a guy today fishing. He had like a friggin' 20 foot pole. Where did we see that? We saw a lot of fishermen somewhere. I don't remember where we were at. We were just at some place where they were fishing like mad. I can't remember. Too many places. Lee, love Star Mom, what's up? We were in Australia in December, yeah. Yeah, for Christmas, Christmas Eve, and then Boxing Day. And then we're there for New Year's Eve and the fireworks in Sydney. But I was in Brisbane watching the fireworks in Sydney while I was going to sleep that night, rather than trying to live stream in Sydney. I had so much trouble streaming in Sydney. The internet was not being my friend. So I want to go back and I think I've got it's a challenge. I have to go back and beat it now, because I'm still kind of pissed off about it. I'm still kind of mad. Like I lost the war with the Sydney's internet, but now I think I got it figured out. I had the wrong setting on my phone. Origami, what's up? Gail. Yeah, Australia was beautiful. Did love Star Mom. What's up, you guys? But we'll go, and then we get to spend we'll do a day in Singapore too. I want to go back and have we got a 24-hour layover in Singapore, so we'll go into town, and I don't think we can live stream from inside the casino, but we definitely can get some food. Great food in Singapore. I don't think I'll probably avoid the casino this time. Little Barbie beach shack right here. I'm gonna win the internet this time. Yeah, I was having trouble last time with it, but I just need to figure out some stuff, and I think I got it. Because TikTok does not. I was having trouble with TikTok, but I won't have trouble with YouTube. I can get online on YouTube easily, but I might not be able to get on TikTok easily down in. We'll see. I'm not worried about it. Look at these stupid things here. You guys, let me ask you guys who's in the group. You know we're all Ruth Ann, people who've been in the Gail. Can you see anywhere in there? Does it say links to Cash App and PayPal in the bio? I put them in there, but I haven't been able to check because it's just me. I needed to talk to somebody on that side. Is there a way you can find? Does it say Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or do I need to retype it after the stream is over? I keep typing it in, but I don't know if it comes up or not. Deb, love. Let me know if you can find it. I put it in there, but swimmable weather. It does show? Good. Okay, cool. Thanks. Sonny Stevens, I'm great. I'm really great. I never can tell. It's hard to do this. Hey, it's hard to do this stuff on your own sometimes. You need two people. That's why I ask you guys. Yeah, I'm doing great. You watch a live YouTuber playing blackjack and swearing at a casino in Vegas? Jackal, really? They're all listed. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I can't. I don't think it's legal in Singapore to live stream. Vegas, you can get away with murder, but that's the other thing about a lot of these countries that we go to, like Singapore, a lot of laws. Hong Kong, a lot of laws. Vietnam, Thailand have a lot of laws. I don't think you can, like when I went to Singapore last time, I went to the casino a couple times. I was running out of money. I was down to my last few $100. I was really in trouble. I was like, oh man, I didn't want to tell anybody. And I went in, I played 2 different times. I went and played roulette and I won, and I used that money to continue our travels. But I'm fine right now. I'm not down to my last $300. But when I went into the casino, it was like trying to go through the airport in America. They take your passport, all this stuff, all this crazy stuff, and there was a lot of rules, you know. Singapore is kind of crazy. I don't want to, like, you can't chew gum in Singapore, right? Chewing gum is illegal. The king doesn't like it, so if you have chewing gum, you can get thrown in jail for that. Ruth Ann, it's at the beginning of the channel, right? Love Star Mom. Vegas, you can do whatever. Do I have a system? Yeah, I do, but it doesn't always work. Yeah, I win at roulette. Not always. You don't always win, but the key with winning at roulette is don't play too long when you win. Because roulette, you'll either win double your money or triple your money. And when you win, scoop it up off the table and walk away. Don't think you're going to do it again and again and again, because you're not. So I tend to go in there. I'll put my bet down. If I hit on the first one, I'm gone. I take the money off the table, walk out with 3 times the money that I came in with, and that's it. You chew gum in Singapore all the time? Yeah, Ruth Ann, thank you. I'm good. If you guys want to support the channel, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal are in the bio. There's also the super chats here on YouTube, as well as we have memberships available. Superstar level, and super duper star level. $3.99 a month or $6.99 a month. No, gambling is not really that's not a secure way of making sure that you have some money in your pocket, right? But I learned it a long time. I have this thing about when I lived in Vegas, I really like roulette. Can they have mints? Yeah, you just can't have chewing gum because you spit it on the ground, it sticks on everything. I'm not kidding. Seriously, well, you can get arrested for having gum. You can't buy it. You can't buy it in Singapore. That's a trip. It's weird. Singapore is weird, but it's awesome. But it's weird. You're in Singapore right now? Love. We're in Vietnam. In Vung, Vietnam. I might even take off my squeakers here and see what the sand feels like. Come to think of it. Take off my squeakers. Come here. Ugh. Your friend was put in, that's crazy. You worked at casinos, Paul? Yeah, you know, right? You don't play all the time. England, what's up, Emma? Don't play all the time, and it's really smarter not to play at all, really. That's the smart way to do it. But I remember when, so many years ago, when I first moved to Las Vegas, I was living in Seattle, and I wasn't making enough money in Seattle. I had a good job as an executive chef in Seattle, and I made $42,000 a year. I try and dredge this old story up out of the memory banks. I made $42,000 a year, and it wasn't enough. Because Seattle my rent at that time was $1,600 a month in 1998. $1,600 a month that's crazy. It's so expensive in Seattle. It was a nice place though. My wife would not settle for less, and I would do anything to just make her, to get her what she wanted. Anyway, we're running out of money. I put my resume out on monster.com. You guys remember monster.com? And I got a call from somebody in Vegas, and they courted me to go work down in Vegas. They liked me, I liked them, and eventually on the third phone call, the guy said, okay, now let's talk about money. We want to hire you. I said, I really don't want to live in Las Vegas, bro. You can't pay me enough to move to Las Vegas. Sorry. I'm from the left coast, you know. I don't fit in Las Vegas. He said, how much do you make? I said, I make $42,000 a year. I'll tell you what, we'll double it. We'll pay you 84. I was like, what? No, don't tell me that. Yeah, we'll double your salary. Get ready to come. Be here next month. I was like, oh man. I was from San Joaquin. I'm not now. I was from San Joaquin County. But when we got to Las Vegas, it was still broke, you know. We moved out of Seattle with no money. We got an apartment. So, until I got my first paycheck, we moved. I had no choice. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Honey, start putting your stuff back in the boxes. We're gonna move to Las Vegas. I'm not moving to Las Vegas. I think we're moving to Las Vegas. We got down to Vegas, and we were down. First week that we were there, I was working all the time, and I hadn't got my first check. I was broke. We were broke. We had like a stack of quarters. You know what I mean? We had like 20 quarters. No food in the house. We had an infant. We were at each other's throats because we were broke, and you know that feeling. So I had the night off. I didn't have food money. Didn't have, and I was still drinking at that time too. We didn't have money for anything. But if you go to the casino and you put in like $1 in the slot machine, the waitress or the waiter or the server will come by and feed you beer all night long. So I said, well, let's go to the casino near our house. We have, $4 worth of quarters. I'll take 2, you take 2. We'll put our kid in the free nursery, and we'll sit there and we'll have like free bar snacks and free beer, and we'll just slowly feed quarters into the machines. And so we did that. We drove over there, and we sat down. We had some beers, for free, while we slowly dropped quarters into the video poker machine. And then at one point I put in like 4 quarters for my last 4 quarters, hit the button, and won $60. I was like, yes, woo! You go upstairs and get the kid. We're out of here. Let's get out of here before I spend it. But like that, you have to, that's the only time to ever go to a casino. Other than that, if you have money, don't ever go to a casino, because you will lose your money. But if you're dead broke and you just want some beer and bar snacks for free, and then that was, in the year 2000, $60, that was enough for a few days worth of groceries. I cashed out that ticket, we ran out the door. Go get the kid, jump in the car, get out of here, let's get out of here right now, before we spend it. $60, that was groceries for a week in 2000. Not now. Here it's groceries for a week. In America, now it's like, from what I understand, groceries are pretty bad right now, right? What's up, Tracy? You were a cocktail server in Atlantic City for years. Wow. Helen, you okay? You got PTSD? That's rough, man. I worked in Las Vegas as an executive chef of one of the restaurants in Mandalay Bay for 7 or 8 years. I can't remember. And you see all kind of stuff in a casino. You see people win big on the floor. You see people lose everything and the rent money and their airplane ticket back home to Nebraska, and they're standing there weeping in the casino. Deb, what's up? Thank you for the laughing disco ball. I've seen people just falling apart in the casino floor. Well, yuck. No life. There's no way to live, man. I'd much rather be on the beach in Vietnam. Thank you for the laughing disco ball. That's dope. You live in Tracy next to MC Hammer? $60 gets you 2 days of groceries now. No, you know what? The one thing I didn't count on when I was young like that, having our kid, diapers. Yo, diapers and formula. Dang. Deb, thank you for the disco ball. Gail, thank you for the poop. Thank you for sending me the happy golden poop. Diapers are crazy when you got a little kid. I was like, wait, I gotta buy a 90 pack of diapers that cost $35 and I get paid $400 a week or whatever. He worked at Trump's in Atlantic City. Wow. I've never been to Atlantic City. I worked in Vegas for a long time and lived in New York for a long time, but I always wanted to go to Atlantic City, but I never got down there. This is weird. One of these days, I'll go back to Atlantic City. You'd be disappointed. Yeah, even Vegas at that time was, I didn't think I wanted to live in Vegas. But in 2000, I lived there in 99, 2000 until about 2000 or 2008. I can't remember. And then we lost everything in the bank crisis, 2007, 2008. So I can't remember. My memory's not that sharp anymore. But that period of time in Las Vegas was pretty good, though. Vegas was becoming a food city. It used to be like the $2.99 breakfast buffet, all you can eat 24/7. But then by the years that I was there, it started becoming more of a fancier food city. It was pretty peak time to be in Vegas. Then it just got out of hand. Now Vegas is like $60 hamburgers, $100 pizza, caviar and gold leaf steak. Now it's just ridiculous, over the top, but it wasn't that bad back then. I don't necessarily need to have gold flakes on my ribeye steak, It doesn't do anything for me. We're in Vietnam, Chicago. Vegas struggling? Yeah, tourism everywhere is down, man. You met a guy who bought a storage unit, had MC Hammer stuff in it? What? Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, he lost everything, didn't he? He did well until he didn't. Yeah, I don't know the complete story, but I heard that he, he got rich, first hit with those albums, right? Or that one first big album in, 1989 maybe? It's a long time ago. But he didn't get his money and run. He kept his money and spent it. Bought everybody in his family a house. It sounds like that'd be a great idea, but then at the same time, when they break the first one, they're going to come back to you and ask for a second one. And that's kind of what happened to him. Yeah, you can't touch this. At least that's what I heard his story was. He made $10 million and then he bought 100 houses for everybody that he knows, and then it was all gone. They say, and I always believe this, maybe one day I'll win the lottery, but they say that if you win the lottery, the first thing you need to do is change your name and never tell anybody and never talk to anyone that you know ever again. Sonny, what's up? Thank you so much. Deb, Sonny Stevens with the floating heart. Kind of sad though. It'd be kind of sad, right? I just won the lottery and I can't say hi to my kids. That's why MC Hammer lives in Tracy in a regular house. Yeah, it's kind of sad. You know what's weird about that I just heard? You never know what's true in the news anymore, but I heard this last week that Epstein won the Powerball lottery twice. Did you guys hear this? I heard this last week. I try not to tune into that stuff too much, but I heard that Epstein won the Powerball lottery 2 different times. Somebody look that up. Fact check that. That's crazy. Yo, Zoom, what's up, man? Gail Felix. Like in Missouri or something like that. Yeah, I heard that last week. Which makes you think about the lottery, doesn't it? Makes you want to not buy lottery tickets, right? Zoom in the place. We're down in Vung, dude. Vung. We got to go to Hanoi one of these days, man. Go hang out, Zoom. I had, yesterday I went to, yeah, he obviously bought those wins. The chance of anyone winning the lottery are already astronomical, right? Yeah, Zoom, yesterday I went and had what's that stuff, bún chả? That we had in Hanoi that one time. I went to a restaurant and had that yesterday, but it wasn't a very good one. But I had it for breakfast yesterday in Ho Chi Minh City. It wasn't very good, but I just saw a crab moving around in here. Where's that crab? I just saw this crabby crab right here. Oh, look at that. There it is. I thought I saw you. See that crab? Ah! You guys get that crab? You know, it wasn't as good as the Obama one. You guys see that crab? I don't know if I had the camera on it long enough. I saw a crab and then it dug itself down under the sand. Yeah, that was crazy, huh? Smart crab. And they're like clear, you know? Yeah, turbo crab. Burned out of there fast, didn't it? They're clear. You see right through them. They're translucent. It's crazy. The crab looks like a young Sean Connery. What? Okay. What is Zorro Trust? He won 85 million, but there was something fishy about it. Yeah, a trust that he owns bought the lottery ticket. I believe they bought it from somebody who actually won the ticket, or some scamminess like that. Crazy, huh? I don't think I'm gonna play the Powerball anymore. Clearly, that's all fixed too. I haven't bought lottery tickets in some time. I used to though. Yeah. Hey, why don't I see your verification on my IG? Oh, Zoom, it ran out. They wanted to charge me like $15 a month to keep the check on my Instagram. And Instagram doesn't really show me any love, you know what I mean? I get nobody watches my videos on Instagram. I don't get any followers over there. I don't dislike Instagram, but it doesn't do anything for me. So I wanted to not pay $15 for a check next to my name. Yeah, G Maxwell also won the lottery. Right? Come on, man. Really? Come on, man. That's crazy. Something sounds kind of shady right there. Sounds like it's kind of rigged, huh? Sounds kind of shady. Wow, it's starting to clear up, isn't it? Yeah, grab that crab and eat him up. I mean, I guess if I was hungry, I think about that a lot. I know this sounds crazy. I think about the Irish famine in 1849, right? The potato famine, as they call it, when all the Irish people were starved to death because there was a problem with the potatoes and they couldn't grow food, and so many people starved. And then that was when so many people moved to America too, from Ireland. But it's an island, and I often think, why don't you just go to the coast and fish? But maybe some people did that. Maybe some people did that. I don't know. What's up? And Luca, what's up? But I think it was more involved than that. They weren't allowed to leave their plot and just go to the coast, right? Yeah. I think it was more than that too. We're sort of led to believe that the potatoes weren't good that year and that's the end of the story. But I think that they were farming for England, and even if everything was all great, England was taking the food back to England as part of taxation. And even if the Irish didn't have enough food for themselves, the English still took what they wanted. We don't really go into it that much in America. We're just told, oh yeah, the potatoes had a blight and they just all they ate was potatoes, and so they didn't have potatoes, so they starved. I think it's a little more complex than that, right? Yeah, eat to pay Instagram money every month to have the little blue check next to your name. No, I thought I needed it because I didn't want my channel name to be stolen or copied, but like there's a copycat, I think it's TikTok. There's another Zen Chef Mo. That's not me, it's just a copycat channel. And I tried to report it last week, but they're not going to take it down. They made them march across the country. You talking about, Helen, are you talking about the Irish? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. They made them get away from the ocean. Imagine all the people. Yeah, I don't get any love from Instagram at all. Vung Tau, southern Thailand. Really nice. It's a little crummy, bummy, but I still like it. So we're gonna be here for another 5 or 6 days. We'll see everything. I'll have to figure out in order to go see that statue. Oh, you can kind of tell from here. Let me see. We're pretty far away, but up on top of this hill is a giant, like Jesus with his arms outstretched, like in Rio. See that? That's a statue of Jesus. Way down there. So we want to go down and see that, but I need to wear pants or a dress that goes longer than my knees in order to go in, just like the fancy temples here, or like the temples in Thailand. They don't usually do that here about the shorts. No, some do. Some of the Buddhist temples do. But I was just reading that you have to wear pants to go into that. Am I gay? No, yes, I'm not. Usually. I mean, sometimes, I don't know. Just go to, let's say, this is the real Chef Zen, dude. Yeah, we gotta go check that out. I have to go buy some, It's been so long, I don't even know. I'm like, I don't know, maybe? I don't know. I haven't had a date in so long. I don't think I'm gay. I was married to a woman for decades, so I think I'm straight. I gotta get to, before we go into that church, I'm gonna have to get some long pants. Nothing wrong with being gay. Nothing wrong in asking. Julie, K-Woman, what's up? Yeah, just asking, no problem. I'll take a cab up there and don't just walk up there. How haven't I worn pants? I know, right? I haven't, I think I'm pretty straight, for the most part. I haven't had long pants since, well, yeah, we came over last January, and I had pants in Tokyo, and I had pants in Hong Kong, and then we moved to Hanoi, and we have not, it's only been hot since then, We saw, when I first met Zoom and Vico in Hanoi back in January 25. In fact, my jacket, I remember the jacket I used to wear in New York that year. I wore it when we first came to Hong Kong to meet Daniel. And it got really, really dirty because it was light colored. It was like a light colored golf jacket. And eventually I just threw it away. I was in Hong Kong. I just left it on a bus stop on purpose. Got on the plane and arrived in Vietnam knowing it was like 20 degrees warmer. And I never bought another jacket or pants. And now it's been over a year. I'm traveling with a backpack, no jacket, no pants. Yeah, we're in Vietnam. We're on the east coast of Vietnam. Bruce, Ivy, what's up, Ivy? Cora, good to see you, Ivy, as always. Yeah, we're in Vung Tau, traveling light. Yeah, I measure my when I weigh my bag at the airport. It's supposed to be no more than 7 kilograms. My backpack. I weighed it the other day. It was, last time I got on a plane, it was like 6.6. just to the limit. So I never have to check. I never have to check any bags. You know, I had to get a hoodie when we were in Melbourne at Christmas time. But even at Christmas, we were in Australia, which was hotter than hell. It was hot as hell in Australia at that time. Paul Mystic, what's up? How's the Chinese food? We had Chinese food in China with Sheem a few months ago, and it was incredibly good. Incredible. Chinese food in Chongqing, China is like Szechuan style, really spicy meat, weird meat cuts, you know, like offal, you know, like guts and stuff. And rabbit. Rabbit is really big. No chicken. Not a rabbit. But everything is super spicy and super, super good. You can't tell that you're eating pork kidneys and stuff like that. It's good for you though. I remember sitting down with Sheem. We sat down to a hot pot meal in Chongqing, and I was like, oh, I ain't eating this stuff, dude. It's gross. It was an assortment of 12 different raw body parts, you know what I mean? Like chicken knees, goose esophagus, like just crazy. Like, I don't eat this, bro. I'll try it, but I'm not gonna like it. Excellent. Tasted great. Next day I woke up, I was on fire. I hadn't had so much protein. I was like a new man. I guess I understand why they eat it. Have I had a massage? No. Better than Panda Express can be pretty good. They just call it food in China. Yeah, Emma, what's up? Thank you. It was a fancy hot pot. Yeah, he paid for it too, which was cool. I don't think it was that expensive. China's really cheap. It's like Vietnam. It's really affordable. Vietnamese food is great. Vietnamese food is incredible. And I stayed yesterday, all last week I was in Ho Chi Minh City in Chinatown. I stayed in Chinatown, Ho Chi Minh City. Emma! There are Chinatowns in every city, like everywhere. Thank you for the happy poo, Emma! What do we have in Guangzhou? Oh, and the fried chicken in Vietnam is off the hook. Hama, what's up? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's Diamond Head behind me. Yeah, we're in Hawaii. Rip City, what's up, dude? Paul Mystic, thank you for the floating heart. Shim eats anything, man. It's crazy. That dude's Chinese. He's all the way Chinese. Ivy, Emma, yo, what's up? You guys, what are all these crazy things? Happy Poop and a GLHF. I don't know what those are. I know the Happy Poop. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, he's born and raised in China. He has no problem eating duck esophagus and stuff like that. I was sort of squeamish at first, and then it's good. It's really good. You do not know how to DM on YouTube? I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can. But I believe my regular email addresses are listed on YouTube. If anyone, I think everybody has their email address connected to YouTube. And you can also DM on TikTok. We're over on TikTok a lot. Yeah, I don't think you can do that on YouTube. Yeah, don't ask what you're eating. Except here, if you're gonna have the fried chicken, make sure it's chicken. Best fried chicken in the world, though. I had crazy fried chicken the other night. Crazy fried chicken. And I still miss that bun cha that we had in Hanoi. Those egg rolls were crazy. I think I even ate all of Zoom's up. They're crazy. I've never had them again except that one time. They were incredibly good. No, 2 times we ate there. Ivy, what's up? Helen, thank you for the flower. Colleen Davidson, meow. Catwoman, correct. Good luck, oh, TLDR. Jackal. Too long, didn't read. I'm gonna try and sit down. I think I see a dry spot over here. Sit on the edge of the bed. Shit. Whatever, Chris. Is it dry, dampish? Yeah. Before we go into that temple or the church over there, I'm gonna have to get, or the statue on top of the mountain. I gotta get some pants. Yo, Paul Mystic, thank you. GLHF. 420? Yeah. No. No, I've been clean and sober for a long time, and not even California sober. I don't care for. It's never been my thing. I have epilepsy, so I sometimes would have 420 products because it's great for epileptic seizures, and I have epilepsy, and I'm always looking for ways to take care of it. But honestly, it's not my favorite thing. It's not. Well, I gotta clean my lens here. Hold on. It's not. Yeah, that's better. I've tried all the over the years, especially when I was a teenager. I did everything twice, or more. But that was never one that was my favorite. I was really big into drinking. That was my thing. And I always thought, why ruin a good drunk with smoking weed, when I can just be good and drunk. But I haven't drank in years. Yeah, we're definitely going to the statue. Wear formal clothes in the temple. Yeah, you're supposed to wear long pants. Devil's lettuce. Yeah, it was never my thing. I don't care for it. There's lots of things I do like, but not that one. Yeah, we'll be here for like 5 or 6 more days. Exercise and positive vibes. Exactly. And we'll do. I don't know. We're gonna go on TikTok tonight. We'll probably. I don't think. Can we go there at night? That big statue of Jesus down there. Is it lit up? I don't know. Try doing it without the booze. I know, right? Thailand. Whether it's legal in Thailand is up for debate. It seems to change every day. Yeah, everybody's different about it. And I used to use the CBD, right, which is a non-psychoactive, and that's really good for the epileptic seizures. But since I left the States, I've just been in all these countries. I don't know their laws, so I don't want to get in trouble. I've just avoided doing anything closely illegal because I don't want to talk to any cops in any countries. I was in a head shop in Australia one day and I was talking to the girl behind the counter about mushrooms. She was like, "What are you talking about?" Well, I come from New York. You can get them over the counter. Like, what? Are you crazy? We're just talking. We're we're having a conversation. What's the deal? She was like, I thought I was a cop, Like, I don't know. We're just talking. But literally, or you were able to get them over the counter in New York. I don't know if it's still like that. Broke Down Palace. I don't know what Broke Down Palace is. It's one of my favorite Grateful Dead songs, but I don't know what that is. Somebody else mentioned that before. Is that a movie or something? Yeah, you used to be able to get mushrooms over the counter in Manhattan. I don't know. She thought I was a cop, though. Because, obviously, I look like a cop, Have I been to Phnom Penh? Yeah, we did Phnom Penh a few months ago. And it was really cool. Thing about it down here, though, is a lot of people here they go really fast. You know what I mean? Taxi drivers and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll get on the back of a scooter, and the driver will be going really fast, and I'm like, oh, wow! Like in Thailand, I've got on the back of the scooter, and the guy's just like, just freaking out. Like, oh, okay, all right. I'll be quiet. So I think that's what they take down here. Movie where 2 girls are scammed into. Oh, ooh, yeah. So that's one that I definitely stay away from. I guess that's a problem down here. People go real fast. Will I come back to Melbourne? Yeah, I was thinking that we're gonna go to Sydney. We should be in Sydney in like 10 days from now. And I really liked Melbourne a lot. I really liked it a lot. If there was a place in Australia where I would retire, I don't know, Melbourne or Gold Coast. Gold Coast was amazing. Oh, my shoes are over here. Dirt. And I guess that's a problem, like in Laos too. They have that stuff in Laos too. I try and stay away from all that. I do stay away from all that stuff. Not worth it. The ocean, that's what I love. Stinson, what's up? Stinson Beach? Love Stinson Beach. Originally from the Bay Area. Gold Coast is great. Melbourne's great though. I like that vibey vibe, that kind of hippie, artsy vibe that Melbourne has. But we'll see. I'm excited to go back to, I don't ever want to do any other kind of illicit, illegal stuff like that. Not my thing. Like I said, when I was 19-year-old kid I did everything, but I've been sober for a long time. That's the only way you can do this. I started working on my first YouTube videos and the first channel and TikTok videos and stuff. And I had time and I wasn't sick. You know, I would get up in the morning and work on videos and stuff. If I had a hangover or if I was high or if I was drunk, the last thing you want to do is like walk around at live stream or make a video. Or you might want to do it, but you won't really do it. See a chopper over here? California dispensaries everywhere. And pop-ups. People that you know. People that you know. A chapa. Yeah, Charlie don't surf. Yeah, I like Vietnam a lot. It's really dope. It's affordable. And it really makes you think about, well, how come everything isn't affordable? Why am I in a place where it's affordable? Why is America so expensive, you know? Why is Singapore so expensive? Why is Australia it's so expensive? It's a really expensive place. Why are they so expensive? Like even here, I don't have medical insurance, but I went to the store the other day to get some Advil or Tylenol, and they sold me a pack of 10 Tylenol at the pharmacy for 20 cents for 10 pills, 500 milligram Tylenols. Each pill was 2 cents. This is crazy. Why does everything have to be so expensive when I can, right here in Vietnam, they don't know me from Adam. I don't have insurance or anything like that. I just say, I got a headache. She goes, okay. You told Montana that? I think she's really single though. I've been wondering about that too. I watch her show. I saw her the other night. She's like, I'm single, I'm staying single. I don't want to, she's like, I'm not mingling with nobody. And I knew it was over for me and her. That's what I knew. I'd already broken her heart once. La policía. Yeah, how come I can get Tylenol here for 2 cents each? Stinson, no, I don't think so. And you can buy, if you want to, you can get it by the pill, you know what I mean? Did I ever meet her? No, we talk, sometimes I'm in her chat and sometimes she's been in our chat on TikTok. But we didn't meet. I don't live in Da Nang. We've been through Da Nang, but she like lives in Da Nang, you know? We've been through Da Nang 3 different times this year for a week or so at a time. But then we travel on to the next place, you know? I don't like Danny Da Nang, or what's it, Chad Vietnam, he lives in Da Nang. We go from, last year we went from Da Nang to China to Cambodia to Korea, back to Thailand, and then back to Vietnam. So we'd like always, I don't really put down roots anywhere. I think it's more interesting for the chat if we keep going to different places. What is this all about? That's what makes an hour. Your mom is single? Good, good. I hope she's happy. It's good to be single. It's always nice to be single. Nisha, she doesn't live in no, she lives in Bangkok. I never met her in person either, but we used to battle. We used to be on the phone a lot. But I never met her face to face either. Nisha's not way too young for me. It's way too young for me. Not that maybe that's just my mind goes there, but I was like, no, I think Montana is not too young for me, but Nisha is way too young for me. Anyway, enough about that. That's not it. Next. Next subject. Who's trying to date you? Nobody's really trying to date me. Somebody was, yeah, whatever. No, somebody was saying Montana and Da Nang is single, and I said I'm single, but I think Montana is not the mingling type, according to what she said on her channel the other night. I was watching her show, and somebody was asking her about it. She's like, I don't need no man. I ain't dating nobody ever again. So that's how I knew that she doesn't need no man, and she's not dating nobody. What's up? Trees. These are palm trees. Look like they're down to sprouts, and the outer edges have been clipped off, so protecting them from the storms. It rained all night last night, and it's supposed to rain later today. It's beginning to rain right now, in fact. So I think they're just protecting them. Everybody here is so nice. It's weird. I like it though. So that looks like it might be like a dinner, restaurant, food, mall area. Typhoon protection, yeah. Montana. Oh, Montana's awesome. Yeah, she's great. Somebody asked me if I was gay. Yeah, somebody asked me if I was gay. I'm sorry, I don't recognize everybody's name too. So, because we're on, it's TikTok and YouTube, different handles and stuff. You can see I can see Palm Mystic, but I know over on TikTok it's, it's killing me. I'm trying to remember everybody's both names, and you guys know my memory is so fried. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What cut? We are in Vietnam. Charlena, there we go. Thank you. I have a hard enough time remembering my own middle name. So the names are all, I don't know who asked me. Maybe it was somebody that hasn't been here before. I don't know, but it's just fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Great. Whatever, if I am or if I'm not, whatever. Charlena. Ivy Island. Yeah, you got your names stabilized now, right? Now you got them the same on both, right? I like YouTube though. I dig it. I think it's cool. I like to do both though. We're gonna go over and do TikTok tonight. I actually think I'm probably going to take a break pretty soon. And, yo, what's up with that? Harem5, thank you so much for the laughing disco. Yeah, maybe they wanted a date. Yeah, you're cool like me. Harem, thank you for the laughing disco. That's awesome. You guys do hit the like and the subscribe. Yeah, we'll shut her down in the next 10-15 minutes. I'll go home and recharge up my phone. And because it's starting to rain right now, and I'm not sure if it starts to rain, I'm not sure how it's going to go. We might TikTok from like an indoors, a restaurant or a coffee shop or something. But I don't want to miss everybody on TikTok all the time. I don't want people to think that we've disappeared totally. Skull Goddess, Stacy. Skull Goddess. Okay, there we go. Foot badminton. No, I've seen him play badminton, but not foot badminton. Like hacky sack. Skull Goddess out to 209, yo. Straight out of Stockton. Yeah, and I gotta eat some food too, huh, Stacy? You guys know. We know each other. You know me. I gotta eat some food, go fade out for a while, take a shower, charge my phones, and then we'll come on later. I just want to make sure we have a lot of people on TikTok, and I want to be able to split our time because a lot of people don't know. A lot of people on TikTok don't know that you can go live on YouTube. So when I go over there and I try and explain it to them, they go, "What? Really?" Connie, Ivy Island. I had a T-shirt one that says "Straight Out of Stockton" one time. You know, like the movie, like you know that like on the album or from the movie. I don't know whatever happened to that. Straight Out of Stockton. Oh, with Nate Diaz. It was a Nate Diaz T-shirt. You know the MMA guy, Nate Diaz, Straight Out of Stockton. I think my sister stole it from me. Grab something to eat. Take it with you back home. Yeah, we'll start over later. Stacy, Laney Moore. Itty bitty attention span. TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. I like TikTok because it's good for my lack of memory. You know, you can spin through stuff fast, but then I'll look up and 2 or 3 hours have passed and I'm like, I did it again. I thought I was going to sleep at 11 and now it's 3 in the morning. Ah! He blushes when me? Montana? Yeah, no. Montana's great. She's great. I'm really not looking to get involved with anybody. Not sure I'm her type, you know. But it doesn't matter. She's not looking. We both happen to be single, but I'm dedicated to you guys and live streaming. I do not have time. I don't have nothing besides live streaming. Both not. In Compton, yeah. Montana, yeah, she's on TikTok only. I don't think she's on YouTube. And I think I remember seeing her on TikTok when she didn't have 1,000 followers. And now she's like, boom. She blew up, got like 60,000 now. But she's good. She moved to Da Nang and, you know, talks about Da Nang. So many people are in love with Da Nang. And it's awesome, but I don't, you know, we've done Da Nang a bunch. And we'll go back there, I'm sure. But I really want to go. Right now, I want to go to Australia, New Zealand. Meet up with Ted in Greece. And